Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome to New Comic Book Day. My name is Lorenzo, and every Wednesday I do a New Comic Book Day live stream, and we're about to get started. Let's go. Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome to New Comic Book Day. It's kind of a not true name because, unfortunately, my comic book shop had no new comic books, nor does any comic book shop in my immediate area. They blaming it on shipping or something like that. But that's the second or third times it's happened in my area. So let me know what if any of you guys got new comics out there in the Midwest, the South, or the East Coast. Is it just us? Or anybody on the West Coast experiencing the same thing? But luckily, I was able to order a lot of stuff online, which I got coming probably from my comic shop probably in a couple of weeks. And I even went to Golden Apple, which is in California, I think. So they had a lot of stuff, some stuff at least. Picked up a few things from them, but it's going to be a couple of weeks before they get shipped. So whatever. Say like for instance, go to the thumbnail here. Um, I was able to get that Dark Ages, the Batgirl. I already had pre-ordered the Woman Without Fear, so that's coming. And Scorched, I picked up from Golden Apple. Bloodstone, I was able to get a few copies on eBay. God help me, they'll come undamaged. And also from eBay, I was able to get a couple copies of that Batman Urban Legends with the Ace cover of the Bat Dog Ace. I haven't been able to get the copy of what is it? What's this furthest thing from here yet? But I got a regular copy coming from my LCS whenever that does come through. So, eh, you know, first world problems. What are you gonna do? But luckily, I got stuff that I was able to pick up. I ended up spending a grip anyway at the one of the local shops on some back issues. Before I get to that, I just want to show a couple of things I picked up on eBay as well. Some minor books. This was Lock and Key Sandman Universe #1. This is the Gabriel Rodriguez 1 in 10 cover. I was able to get a couple of copies of this for like he's listing them for like $10 each on the cover, but I was able to get both of these for like $5 a piece, so that was cool. And also from oh my god, from Things from Another World. I finally got stuff that I pre-ordered like literally like August, September. You know how long ago Hulk came out, right? So just getting Hulk #1. Luckily, I've already picked up, Hulk #2 and 3 is already to come out right now. I'm thinking, and also what I pre-ordered was this House of Slaughter #1. I think it's Local Comic Shop Day variant of the #2 printing of #1. Second printing of #1, but it's like a LSCD cardstock version, and that was also pre-ordered. So less than cover price, but they took like 4 months to get here. So better late than never. Also, what I got was some stuff from the comic shop here. Hey, Staple Spine, what's up, man? Where are you? There you are. Yeah, it's West Coast, man. They were just, we just, yeah. I'm gonna do my best to not say it anytime during this during this stream. What's up, my comic son? Circumstances. How you doing, Marcus? Good to see you, man. So the stuff I did get, which I was able to pick up from one of the other local comic shops, is I missed Bitterroot #15. I think the B cover of that. So I was able to find a copy of that for all this cover price, fortunately. Radiant Black #4. I think I was reading this back in when it first came out, but I just kind of backed off of it. Not because it was bad, just a numbers thing again. So I found issue #4, so I can pick back up on that to see if I want to continue. And also, this is maybe last week this came out, Daisy #2. I did not do a review of this, but I did do a post where I talked about how good it was. This is it was this Colin Lorimer. He's like taking some stuff from the Bible, including a whole new interpretation about certain kinds of angels and just taking liberties with it. Pretty interesting read, so I want to check that out. Second issue of that. I know there's a Brubaker did like a graphic novel. Yes, it was a graphic novel of this book, but I found a floppy version for a cover price, so I picked that up. I had not seen that before. I can get a sample of that book. And that Texas Blood number 12, I actually can't find. Either I didn't buy it or I misplaced it somewhere in the mess that is my comic collection. So I can finally read number 12 to close that arc out. And I don't buy this book, but I just picked it up because the cover, and I'm just looking for stuff to buy. Betty Page, you talk about the immortal Hulk, the immortal Betty Page, man. I mean, this is a long dead woman who's like, doing pinup, comics for for Dynamite Comics now. I hope her estate's getting paid or something like that for it. And also Dead Box number 2, which I did a review of, just never got around to following up on reading any more of the issues. So I'm pretty sure this was number 1 was pretty cool. So I'm going to follow up on that. Also, Cherry Blackbird is one that I missed out on when it first came out. Sometimes they had like multiple copies. This is issue number 1, not the VHS version, but a number 1 nonetheless, which has been out for several months. And they had a number 2, all still polybagged. Haven't had a chance to unpolybag them yet. And a number 3 from, and they were just sitting there. Okay, I can catch them on this book and something else I can read and maybe do a review of at some point, which I may do next week because maybe a little short with no books. And the last one from the shops was After Dark, this horror anthology that came out a couple of months ago. And it's Jim Starlin and Cullen Bunn are in here. So Cliff Richards does the thing. So all this stuff for cover price. Can't complain. So I still ended up spending a bunch of money anyway on that, which is fine. So I did get some things. Hey, Nikki, what's going on? And also, I bought a graded book. I don't buy many graded books. I don't get any graded that very often. I know, Circum, I know you you had a windfall because you're such a good man living a good life. You got your books back in like, what, 2 weeks or 3 weeks from CGC? It was like all but one was a 9.8. So, man, I want to try to follow up with some of your energy, man, and see if I can get it. But I got this one on eBay. And the story is that I had regret from selling my A cover of Strange Academy. Some reason I sold that one rather than the like the Walmart copy, which is trash now. I kept the Pushpamoko, which is, I might get that one graded too, but I regretted selling it almost right away, and of course it continued to go up. So I thought I'm just going to get a graded copy and just bite the bullet. So it was okay. 3 weeks. 3 weeks. Yeah, 3 weeks, man. That's crazy. People been waiting 3 years to get this stuff back. You must be living right. So I ended up biting the bullet and getting a book graded. Getting a book that was graded. Buying it already graded. So I figured by the time I, send it in, I'll buy one and hope it's good and send it in and wait. I'm already an old man. I don't have a lot of time to wait for books to come back. So by the time I do all that, I'll just buy, this book that I really want right now before it continues to blow up, because Strange Academy is the thing. It's not going anywhere. It's not going to go down, I don't believe. And that you haven't even developed it into a thing yet. It's not been like a series or a movie. Wait until they do that. And this guy on eBay, he was selling it for a little bit more than I wanted to pay for it. But I think, I'm going to sit on this. I'm not going to sell it. This is my personal collection thing here. Every graded book I have is I'm not going to flip. I'm going to keep myself. So he packed it quite well. And so I picked up, I did not get a 9.8. I know 9.8s are, throw everything else in the trash. It was not a 9.8. But It is signed. It is signed by Scotty Young. It's a 9/6 Strange Academy #1, signed by Scotty Young with his label on it. It's a CGC. Couldn't find a CBCS, but it's a CGC. And I think considering like a 9/8 like this is probably around 400. I want to say kicking the hell out of 400. I got it for like half of that, a little less than half of that. So this is something that I think is going to be a thing, and this is going to be my collection for good. This is not going anyplace. I may get the peach, like I said, graded. If I get that one as a good grade, I may or may not sell it. But this one is the one that's this is going to be in the estate sale here. It's not going anyplace. I want to keep that one. So that's all for the stuff that I picked up. Yeah, man, that gold label is where it's at. Is where it's at. That's what kind of put me like, go ahead and get this. I mean, don't be cheap this time. Don't, you know, I sold the other one for less than what it's worth right now. So this one is gonna, you know, this is gonna be a thing. So let's go on to the stuff that's coming out next week. At least for some of us. Some of us might not get stuff at all. We'll see. New comic books for next week, God willing, and the creek don't rise. All right, so the 10 Lives of Wolverine. I tell you, I'm not going to be buying that. I'm not going to be going along for that ride, but there are some cool covers associated with this. This one, the obvious, what is it? The Wolverine 181, Hulk 181, first appearance of Wolverine homage right here. So that's kind of cool, you know, a modernization of that cover. This one looks, which one? This is original thing here, or it's his first meeting with Sabretooth. Not sure, but it's a very cool cover. And this one here is the trading card cover, which is also pretty nice. So, you know, if I was to buy them for the cover, I would probably get one of these, but I don't see myself getting this because those will probably be incentive covers. I'm not paying extra for that, you know. So yeah. Hey, what's up, Willie? Oh, yeah, man. Yeah, that's cool. I mean, I want to get more stuff slabbed in the future. I just haven't. It's just a matter of taking the time to prepare them, ship them, and I'm just getting impatient waiting for them. So I'm just gonna ship them, get them graded, and forget about them. And one day, oh, they'll pop up and they'll be back. So what else is coming out? Speaking of Hulk, which yeah, I just got my #1 from Things from Another World. #3 is coming out next week. I've been hearing like you should probably be subscribed to Hulk at least for the first few issues because Cates does come out with a lot of good characters and like with Thor, he did the Black Winter and all that. I'm probably gonna at least get the first 6 issues of Hulk. I'm probably gonna sub to that, and same what happened with the Immortal Hulk. That was the same thing there with Ewing and all that. So, and I also subscribed to his crossover, which was not great, but you know, I got the first 8 issues up to the Chip issue, and it's probably dropped it after that. And there's some good covers that are coming from this. This one I've already pre-ordered, so I know I'm going to be getting it at some point. But if I can get it from my LCS, I'll probably buy a second copy. Yeah. Hey man, Real Rude, what's up, dude? Good to see you too. So I got this one coming for sure. Forget who's the artist on this one. Who is it? If anybody knows, you know, can chime in. I'm a little forgetful on who's out, but it's just such a nice sketch cover. And this one I know is my guy Nakayama. Anything Nakayama I'm going to be getting, and anything retro I'm going to be getting. So retro and Nakayama, I've already ordered one of these. I forget from whom, but if I can get another copy of that, I'll probably get that too. So that retro Hulk is happening. She-Hulk, another #1 for She-Hulk. Marvel's favorite pinup girl. This is the Jen Bartel cover. I think it's the cover A. Jen Bartel does some good, really good covers. I like her almost as much as Jenny Friesen. I think Jenny Friesen I like better, but Jen Bartel has a simplicity that I like with her covers as well. So I think I may have already ordered this. I probably did. I probably ordered this one and the Art Germ variant of this one. And then this one here, God, I forget who the artist is. Is it Mayhew? Mayhew is the artist on this one. This one is like the homage to uh, Hulk, Incredible Hulk number, is it 8? No, Wolverine number 8, excuse me, where he's posing with Wolverine on the cover in the Mr. Fix-It persona. This is cool as hell. I like this one. This is going to be probably hard to find. I don't know if it's going to be an incentive, probably so. Well, She-Hulk's got like legs like tree trunks there, so that's like a really, really cool looking issue. And then there's a Virgin variant too, which I'm sure is going to be just as hard to find. But hope of this series is not just a bunch of good covers. That's She-Hulk always provides, but hopefully there's some substance to the series as well. Especially now with the series coming out on, was it Netflix or Disney Plus? I think it's coming out. And then there's my old guy Adam Hughes. I love me some Adam Hughes covers. He's like Campbell. He's got a style, but a lot of people love that style. If you want some person with that style, there's nobody to go to than the person who better to go to than the person who does that style. And then there's, for you Liefeldies out there, the Liefeld cover. And so there you have it. That's all I'm showing for that. Next, Strange Academy. Strange Academy is, every time I drop a book, it gets hot. Like 14, 13 started to get hot. Then 14, first appearance of Gas Lamp. This is going to be the first cover appearance of Gas Lamp. Probably going to be hard to find too. So I'm definitely gonna try to pick that up. I know the prediction is that, I don't know about you guys down in Portland, Staple, but 2-3 weeks, I think, for Marvel is what he told me last week. 2.5 weeks. We'll see what happens. We can only hope. And then another Spider-Man book. Yay. Ben Reilly Spider-Man. Even though this is a Spider-Man book and a number 1, I probably will not get this one. Still kind of smarting from Nonstop Spider-Man and that exclusive cover I bought from Comics Elite, which I'll probably end up selling for $1 one day. And then there's Nightwing from DC, moving to DC for next week. Nightwing's been good. I'm piling them up. I got to catch up on all of them. But from what I hear, Nightwing has been one of the best reads in the DC universe. And also, this is Robins. I didn't get the, I don't think it's a Virgin, but it's probably, it didn't have the trade dress on it. Robins number, I want to say 3. This is a very cool cover, very Joker-esque. Moving on from DC, Nita Hall's Nightmare Blog. That has been very nice, very nice. That's coming up next week. Every one of these issues has been spectacular. Cloaked number 2. Cloaked, I really like number 1 of Cloaked. I did a review of it. I'm pretty sure I did a review of it. If I didn't, I meant to. But yeah, I think I mentioned it in a post. But Cloaked is what I expected Knighted to be, which came from AWA. Cloaked is written by Richardson over at Dark Horse, and the president did a good job writing this book, and it's kind of a sleeper, I think. So you can get a chance, pick it up. And there's another B cover for number 2, which I guess this is kind of the Joker character in his universe, as the detective is looking for the killer of that city's vigilante. I'm sure this character is also a suspect. Also, next week is the last book you'll ever read, which I think is going to be an ongoing series. So they're going to somehow make this work as a monthly series. We will see about that. I'll stick around for as long as possible, as long as it's good. And so far, it's been pretty good. And we'll see what they're still going to keep making naughty covers or not. We'll see about that. Regarding the Matter of Oswald's Body number 3. This has been a good book. Its first 2 been very, the second one even better than the first one, and it's going in a direction different than Department of Truth. even though the last Department of Truth was banging. It was definitely a surprise, and it was good to see. But Oswald's Body has been a good read also. And it's Christopher Cantwell is the writer on that one. And there's a B cover for that one. Good old Texas on the cover there. And Homesick Pilots. I got the first few issues of this, and I kind of liked it, but it was a numbers game cut as well. Don't have anything bad to say about it. So that's number, what is it? 6 or 8? Or what is that? I can't read it. Number 11. Jeez, it's moving right along. It's been almost a year since that came out. Joy Operations number 3. I don't know how many of y'all are reading Joy Operations, but I really like Bendis and his stuff, and I like this book. But I'm getting a little tired of them kind of dwelling on her resisting the voice. I mean, you know what I'm saying if you're reading it. And the first couple issues have been like, okay, I get it. You're strong, and you're not going to capitulate to this voice, but move the story along a little bit. And I hope he's not going to dwell on that too much. So hopefully he'll move along with this issue. That's my only complaint. Otherwise, it's a good read. Shadow Man's coming back. I almost forgot about Shadow Man. This is number 5. This was another Cullen Bunn book. Sometimes it's good to take a break. That way you can, I guess, rather than being rushed every month, it's cool that I love hiatuses. That way I can catch up on other books that I haven't read. Like Something's Killing the Children, The Nice House on the Lake. We're taking breaks, and that's going to make us probably just want them even more. So I'm cool with that. And there's a B cover with what is it? I don't know what movie this is kind of homaging, but it's a movie cover variant. And this is a book that I dropped a while back. If anyone's reading this, let me know. If so, is it any good? Was it good? They only find them when they're dead. It was okay for me, but the art was just like, it was kind of dark and confusing. But I just included it in case anybody else is reading out there and cares that it's coming out. Primordial, number 5 of 6. This has been good so far. A lot of people don't know about that, but I've been loving this. That's going to be coming out next week. And then there's Angel. I think this is the same Angel from the Buffy universe. I don't know. I think it is. It's the same Angel from the Buffy universe. It's going to be a new series with him. What are y'all talking about? I totally forgot about The Thing. The Thing. Oh, The Thing. The Thing's comics coming out. I think I forgot what I was saying here. But so Buffy, Angel's coming out next week too, and there's Swamp Dogs, which this is apparently the Moon issue. This is good to see. I thought I'd missed number 2 of this because it took a while to come out. It took a while. I think it was delayed a few weeks, and then I was waiting on my shipment from TFAW, and it didn't come in. So I liked the first issue. It was pretty good. So I'm curious to see if it's going to A, come out next week, B, will I be able to find it, and 3, C, if it's any good. So a lot to ponder about Swamp Things. Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay, man, y'all, I don't know what I'd do without you guys, man. Okay, the Thing. Okay, the classic Thing. I think I saw like one time a long time ago, but I don't remember. Wow. Okay, the original Thing. I'm thinking like Ben Grimm or some shit. And the last one, the last couple actually is Cowboy Bebop number 1, coming out just in time as the show is canceled. And that's what I want to say. I'm not understanding all the Cowboy Bebop hate. I mean, for this show, not for the original series, the original anime series, which that's why I can't watch. That's why I can't watch. What's the Exactly. It's all caked up. That's why I can't watch any more anime, because this is the first anime I ever saw, and nothing else to me measures up. And I know a lot of anime people just roll your eyes when you talk about, oh, you like Cowboy Bebop. There's so much more in anime than just Cowboy Bebop. But yeah, but to me, that's the greatest thing. It's like the first kung fu movie I ever saw was Enter the Dragon, and I just and I thought that hey, every kung fu movie was going to be as good as Enter the Dragon, and it totally was not. Same thing with the anime, but you know, I, I don't know. I've watched my wife and I have watched the first maybe six episodes of this, and it's great. I mean, and she's not a comic book fan at all. She loves it. You know, I really like it because it kind of pays homage to that great anime. And John Cho looks as much like Spike as a human being can look like, and it's just impossible to recreate those hairstyles from anime, in real life. The other characters are cast well. Um, the Faye character is good, and the dude that plays uh, Jet Black, he sounds just like Jet Black from the anime. I forget his name, but he was in Luke Cage. He played the character in Luke Cage. Stokes. He kept saying that, and there's the cover of the live cover of the photo cover of the same thing. So I don't know who's going to be buying this book. I think is it Behemoth? I think it is Behemoth. So yeah, I just no, it's Titan. Excuse me, it's on Titan, and it was just on the previews a couple of months ago, back in October. And already dead in the water. What the hell? I mean, where's the love? Where's the love? I tell you, where is the love? As Donny Hathaway would say. So anyway, long story short, too late. That's all I've got today, folks. No new stuff, but I did get some good stuff nonetheless. So it's new to me, and I did pick up, uh, in my mind, a future Grail, which is going to be that Strange Academy. I'm gonna hang on to for good. So I will be doing another review video probably next Thursday. We're moving back to the regular date. I already did one yesterday from last week's books. And until then, I guess that's all I've got. So thanks to everybody who stopped by. Thanks to everybody who's watching on a replay. And I'll see y'all next time. Take care.